What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. Today on the left side here we have Synchron, a powerful deck that came out of Dune, or I guess came into light from Dune, as we've been over this before on the channel. And on the right side here we have Labrynth, a deck that got a lot more powerful on the ban list. We didn't see any, Eradicator hits, and that itself is a power. We saw no Eradicator, no D-Barrier. So we're still at lab full strength here, and I believe in the next set, Age of Overlords, which is coming out in October, they get a level 6 monster as well, which is going to be able to facilitate those turn 0 plays even on your opponent's turn as well here. So a little bit, maybe we're going to see some more annoying of it, but Labrynth will be popping up more now. Before we dive into the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, channel a lot. We're on the road to 5K, and it looks like here we're going to be seeing a die roll, and we see a 9. So Labrynth will get to choose who's going to go first or second, I do believe. And we do see here the hand with a Veiler in the hand, which is not going to be that good. Maybe we're going to be seeing, hitting some like cards like Lady Labrynth or Lovely here. But they're going to be setting 3 and passing here, so maybe not opening up some of the good stuff like Coup Clock. We do see them pass, then on his draw phase, they're going to activate Welcome Labrynth. Let's get to someone from the deck here. They have a few options. I think they're also playing Allure of Darkness here, which is kind of a bit different, I guess. We're going to see them summon Ariana. Ariana will be able to activate effects here. Searching here for the Lady of Labrynth, which can special summon herself out because a trap and or a Labrynth card has been activated here. We're going to be seeing them activate a Rite of Aramasir as well here. Summoning out that token, and then they're going to be playing the Fateful Adventure here. They're going to see them special summon out the Lady Labrynth, and we'll be see the Eradicator call spells here. We do also see a Droll in their hand, so choosing to play those hand traps over some other traps, interesting to me as well. They're going to be seeing Fateful Effect to search. Then we're going to see them chain the Big Welcome, and then no response to that, so they'll chain the Lady here. Lady does have to be in direct response to a trap, which is always important for people to note. They're going to set a Daruma Cannon here, another powerful card, especially versus Synchros. It's going to be flipping them all face down. They're going to be seeing a Lovely going to be summoned out. And then the Fateful Adventure will resolve. And Lovely's going to activate here, pop in the token. Okay. We do see Illusion of Chaos in the hand as well here, and they still have a face down trap that has not activated. So they'll activate the Illusion. It's going to be searching them for the Magician's Souls here. And they can put back 1 card to the top of the deck. We're going to be seeing them hit with Droll in response here. They're going to activate the Magician's Souls, sending the Illusion of Chaos here. We're going to see them normal summon out the Stardust Synchron, and that's going to be able to Synchro summon away into a copy of the Excel Junk Speeder here. Junk Speeder will activate effects here, summoning out 5 from the deck, I believe. We see Assault, Rev, Jet, and another copy of Stardust. If I ever seen an Ash or Imperm Bait, this is it. This is like, you would definitely hit this card. 704 from the deck is kind of wild. They are all tuners, but they can let you Synchro summon away into Charge Warrior here. Charge will be, well, I guess not able to draw you a card because they are in a Droll. But they will be able to Synchro summon here into the copy of Excel. Then it will see them bring back the Jet. Kind of crazy that Excel was like so popular for so long in Super Every Samurai. And then just fell off real hard. It was played in Vanadium. Still is, I believe, but that deck also fell off a little bit here. But probably going to, we do see the new support of the Vistas all the time. So you'll probably see a resurgence of it. But for now here, we're going to see the Stardust being made in its proper deck. And they're going to be thinking on this here. going to activate its effect, summoning out the Stardust Dragon here. And then immediately Synchro summoning with it and the Jet Synchron. It's going to affect into the Crimson Dragon here. And then we're going to be activating the Assault to bring back out the Excel. Can we go for... Oh, they actually use the Stardust Tuner, not even the Jet. Okay. Yeah, those numbers didn't add up there. Then we're going to see them activate the effect, tag out into the Crystal Wing. Battle phase, Crystal Wing attack into the Lovely here. And then it's able to gain the attack. They're simply just going to pass on this. Okay. Not the best board, but we do know that they have the Veiler in hand as well as the copy of the Draco back. We're going to see Daruma Cannon flip everything face down here. And they will be able to flip back up the Lady. Choosing not to activate the effect as well and chain to the Daruma Cannon is interesting to me as well. We're going to see them normal summon out the Ariana here. Attempt to activate the effects. We're going to be seeing it hit with the Veiler. They'll be chaining the big call or the big Welcome Labrynth here, which will be able to summon back out or summon out the Lovely here and bounce back the Ariana, which means the Veiler target is no longer applying, so we can able to search here, which is search for the Coup Clock. Then Lovely effect's going to activate, and Lady effect's going to activate as well. Being able to reset the the regular Welcome. Popping the card in hand, and they do hit the Small World here. So now all we have left in hand is the Draco back. They're going to activate the Coup Clock, which will allow them to activate one spell, or one trap, this turn I should say, that was set. And then they're going to be able to activate the Allure, banishing the Ariana. You do see the Imperm as well here, and the big Welcome, as well as Storvy Torvy. We're going to activate to reset. Oh, it was probably Welcome's effect that activated there that was able to set the itself. And then we're going to be setting another copy of Welcome Labrynth here. We're going to see Coup Clock summing himself out. And our opponent is going to be scooping on this, realizing that our opponent's going to have way too much advantage and will be most likely able to crack their board. Moving on to game 2, I actually don't know who has the advantage here. I mean, with the trap deck taking game 1, it is become problematic because now they have game 3. So if they lose this one here, they'll be able to go either first or second, so they can just prepare whatever they want to. Going game 3, which is is kind of regular in game plays. You normally want to win game 1, but Synchron didn't open up very well there. But they will be able to side, a lot of these trap decks are so powerful going game 1 because of the fact that the opponent's not ready for it, right? There's not that many back row hate. There's not that many cards that can counter. When you look at stuff like D-Barrier, for example, if Labrynth gets D-Barrier off on your turn 0 and calls Synchro, or Branded calls Fusion, even versus Chimera, just shutting down one type of summoning can be pretty crucial here. But diving into game 2, we're going to be seeing the Synchro player going to go first. Activate Tuning, searching for Revolution. It's going to be milling the top card from their deck. And we should see them hit the Small World. Normal summon the Reborn Tenyu here. A lot of the plant synchro players definitely know this one. They're going to activate the Rev Quick Synchro into the Shooting Riser. Then we're also going to activate the effect of the Reborn Tenyu to summon himself out. So you're going to dump a Droll here, which just turns it into lowers its level by 1. And we're going to be summoning out the Tenyu. That's going to let us Synchro Summon away into a copy of Barone. The Tenyu is going to activate its effect once again, summoning out another copy of himself. They're going to activate Revolution, try to Reborn, and then we dump a Tuning here. Pretty nice card to dump, to be honest. Synchro Summon into the copy of the Excel, or Junk, I should say. Junk Speeder is going to activate its effect, summoning out 4 from the deck. Stardust, Assault, Jet, and Rev. Stardust effect will be able to search for the Illumination here. And I believe this is the absolute full combo the Stones play. Synchro Summoning away into the copy here of the Excel. They get to draw 1 card. I believe they're going to go into the big copy of whatever his name is. The Hyper Librarian, perhaps. We're going to be seeing them go into Excel, Reborn out the Jet, activate the Illumination. Because we control a Stardust, we can actually summon out the Trail from the deck here, rather than dump it. Then we're going to see them go for the Hyper Librarian here. And then we can tag out, which we're going to get a draw here as well. And then they get to immediately Synchro Summon. So we're going to get 2 draws here for the Crimson Dragon. Because it is treated as a Synchro Summon. And we get to summon out the Trail. Drawing 2 cards as well here. Jet Synchro is going to summon himself out by dumping the Water Temple. Then we can Synchro away here for the copy of the Excel Synchron, I believe. And then they're going to see Trail going to be summoning out a token. And is Right going to be able to activate as well here is the question. They're going to be seeing Assault dump the Stardust. They want to attempt to see the Crimson Dragon effect here, which is going to be explaining what the Crimson Dragon does here. Tags out. It also tags out during either player's turn, which is kind of crazy. We're going to see it tag out here for a copy of Trishula. They're going to be hitting 1 card in their hand. And we hit a copy of Lady. Pretty nice here. We're going to Synchro Summon away into a Despater here. I'm going to draw 1 card off of the Librarian here. I think we just drew into Driver there, which is kind of funny. Synchroing once again into another Crimson Dragon. Hyper Librarian will get to draw 1 more time. And we also see Judgment drawn in the hand there. Stardust can be tributing off to summon himself out. Then we can activate a Cell to bring actually out the copy of the Spader here. And then we're going to activate the Illumination. I think that modulates levels here. Going for the Omega. And then they're going to be Omega ripping 2 more cards here. Because they'll be able to put back with the Spader, or summon it back out with the Spader. And the Spader can be able to shuffle it, or activate that. My bad. Omega will be able to activate once again because the Spader brings its elf. And they're going to be working on 3 cards, and we have a Judgment in hand as well here. And a lot of the lab cards are multiple card combos here. They are not going to be able to just activate traps and go Mega Plus. There are some traps that are very good that way, but a lot of them they want to be able to combo with Strawberry Torvi. Even Ariana requires multiple setup cards, and then Lady has to have her traps, and you guys can get the idea. The bigger the hand, the better the hand is for Labrynth a lot of the time. Unless they're playing those floodgates, and you just flip Skill Drain and go ha. But moving on to game 3 here, we will be seeing the Labrynth deck choosing most likely to go first here. The Allure of Darkness is an interesting build to me. I don't know if that's really optimal. Maybe not able to. Maybe they don't own Extravagances or Prosperities. That could be also a thing. And a lot of the time you do bounce back your cards. I just don't think that Storvy, Torvy, or I don't think any of the little ones are darks, are they? I guess, yeah, they are darks. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. You know, being able to like banish your chandelier you add back or something like that definitely does make a lot more sense now that I think about it. You get your sources, you have to add them back, and then you can just activate a lure for free pretty much. Pretty nice. But we will be moving on into game 3 here. We see the Droll in the hand. We're going to see Coup Clock be activated here. So a set trap can be activated this turn. Looks like they have Storvy Torvy as well, which they can discard. They're going to be starting itself and the Lovely here. Lovely is not lovely to draw, I can tell you that. But it seems to always be in my hand whenever I tested Lab. Then we're going to be setting, I think that's Welcome Labrynth? It is Welcome Labrynth, okay. So wanting to stick that monster on the field here. And then Coup Clock will be able to activate its effects to summon himself out. And then we can activate the Big Welcome. It gets ashed. That's kind of unfortunate there. It's going to pass on this, okay, with the Droll in hand. We're going to see then activate the Welcome Labrynth here, which is going to be able to summon from the deck. That's going to go through here, summoning out the Ariana, and then we can also activate the effect of the one in Graveyard here, which can summon himself out as well if we wanted to. But Ariana's effect's going to be able to search here for the Lady Labrynth. When we're seeing a temple being activated here, it always feels bad that we can't like just somehow find a way to pitch temple and then we'll like jet. See them activate, you know, playing or searching for right. They're going to get hit with the Droll. Activate the Right of Aramis here, and I think Droll does hurt this deck quite a bit, especially when it like wants to stop all the resources. And then you also have like this stuff here. So now they can't search for Draco back, which is like a free discard, or the copy of the Griffin Rider. And then, of course, like we see the Stardust in the hand. That can't search anymore. A whole bunch of stuff just can't search. It's a combo deck. Of course it wants to search. But I believe there's still some lines here. We're going to see the Magnemite here targeting the Storvy Torvy. Summoning himself out, activating the effects here. Yeah, they can't even activate the effects because they can't, and they're probably not going to have any dragons in the graveyard. Then we're going to be normal summoning out the Stardust. They're going to chain the Lady, summoning himself or herself out here. And then we're going to be able to activate the Big Welcome, which will be trying to bounce here. And they're going to bounce the Stardust here, which is the tuner. It's trying to stop them from synchro summoning in their own way. But do we have anything else? They're looking at their extra deck. So we might have some way to get a tuner onto the field. It looks like we do. We have Revolution Synchron here, so maybe we can go for a 9 or a 7. They're going to go Battle Phase, Attack. Okay, then we're going to rev to a 7 here. Into the Riser. Riser can dump. Riser could dump a Dragon and they could head back. Dumping the Ash Blossom, okay. But it is a tuner as well here, though. This can go into a 10. Going in for the trusty Baron. Baron's going to pop the Lady. They're going to draw a Storvy Torvy here. That's going to be quite difficult for them. Having to have 2 cards here to activate. They're going to be passing, letting that Barone, have another turn, as well as the still have the negate. We're going to activate the effect of the Fateful here. Search for the temple, dump temple, activate temple, search for right. Activate right here, and I think we have the Draco back in the hand as well. And then we're going to be activating the Rev, summoning itself out by dumping, which is dump Jet Synchron here. Then we're going to Synchro Summon into the copy of the Junk Speeder, and then we're going to scoop it up right there, realizing it's going to be game. And we see Synchron end up taking the win here versus Labrynth. Just having that too much, having that Magnuma is pretty nice. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Want to see some more content like this? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to stay safe. Peace.